What's up YouTube? Welcome to another episode of What's Next. Today we're going to be looking at Alistair Overeem and his second round knockout loss to Alexander Volkov. So really, Overeem needs to have a good look of what he wants to do with his career now. Obviously this was his last run at the bout, which he lost. So now he's got to decide whether he retires or whether he becomes a gatekeeper. I never really like it when these older fighters hang in there and become gatekeepers, because they just tend to rack up losses to a lot of up and coming fighters, and it really does tarnish their legacy. So ideally, what can he really do next? I mean, he can try and fight the winner of he could try and fight the winner of the Rosenstruik-Cyril Gane fight, but I don't think he'd get it just based off the fact he's on a loss. So the ideal situation for Overeem really is for Cyril Gane to beat Rosenstruik and him to take that rematch versus Rosenstruik, because he was actually winning that before he got dropped and his lip ripped open in that fight. But other than that, I wouldn't really recommend any more fights after that. I mean, you've got Junior Dos Santos and people that he could fight, or Oleinik or Saki. Well, to be fair, he's not long beat Saki, I don't think. However, I just don't really think he would do anything for his career. He's already had more than enough fights, and he's not going to get to that bout. So if I was him, I'd hang the towel up now and try and get like a job on the desk or as a commentator or something, just to try and keep your hand in there. But you don't really want to move to Bellator. Well, you could move to Bellator and try and do something there. I mean, he'd probably wipe out half the heavyweight division. But again, it's not going to do anything for his legacy. If I was him, I'd probably retire now. While he's currently ranked 5. I'm not sure if the new rankings have come out yet. So he might slip down to about 6 or 7. But yeah, I'd keep that as my rank, and I'd retire, honestly, if I was Overeem. He didn't look bad in the fight. However, he just had the wrong tactic completely altogether. He just kept shutting up against the cage, where Volkov is, he puts out a lot of pressure. And the last thing you want to do is shut up against the cage against someone who's 265 pounds, who can throw a lot of punches straight after each other and doesn't without tiring. So yeah, I would like personally to see him retire. I think there's 2 people should now retire from Saturday night. The other one being Frankie, but I'll go over that in another video. But I don't see there's no real viable options for him other than that Rosenstruik rematch if Rosenstruik loses to Cyril Gane, which I think he might do. So that's the only one he could probably get back now. But even still, what's that going to do? Probably put him at rank 5 if he loses his 5th rank position. If you guys want to see future content, please like and subscribe so I can carry on doing this. Peace!